All right, we're live.
Perfect. You guys have the quiz up yet?
Yep, just opening it.
Yep, me too.
All right, I'm good to go for question 3.
Yep, me too. Just got there.
All right. So I believe the answer is A. Standard deviation is not known.
Right,
Unknown.
correct. I think that's correct.
Yep.
I feel like you started us off with an easy one. Get our hopes up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, let them know on that.
Let's see if the next two questions with known alternative hypothesis B. Assuming that the population standard deviation sigma is not known. Becker collects a sample size of 9 and computes a mean of 11 and standard deviation of 6.
Okay.
Well, sigma and
Is
standard, yeah, it's known, isn't it? Because the same sigma and standard deviation, same thing, isn't it?
yeah, it's no. So it's not known.
Oh, it's not known.
Yeah.
Because that little O is different than the S, right?
No, I think they mean the same thing. Just like mean and x bar are the same thing. Let me look at my chart. Hold on.
It's showing the formula to be the same.
Oh, correct. No. So yes, they are different. Sigma is population standard deviation, whereas S is sample standard deviation.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is no. Correct.
They are slightly different.
They're solved the same way, though.
Yeah.
So you take the square root of your n.
Okay, what is the value of T? Wait, am I reading that one? Oh, okay, okay. So T is like M. Got it.
Oh, T is the same thing as N, as sample size.
No, sorry. M from the last lesson, kind of. Never mind. That was an irrelevant comment. So it looks like it gives us
I got 1.5.
okay. Maybe 3 over S, which is 6 divided by 3. Yeah, that's right, 1.5.
All right. How did you come up with that?
The exact same way as if you had your standard deviation. It's in section 2 of the reading.
Yeah, so T equals sample mean minus mean S of S divided by the square root of N, which would be 11 minus 8, which is 3. And then S is 6 divided by 3 is 2, so 3 over 2 is 1.5. You see that there, Kelly?
No, I'm not following. Hold on, I'm trying to also type it out. All right, repeat it one more time. So the first the X we're looking at is going to be the 11.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you subtract that. You subtract 8, which is the mean of the population mean, which is 3. So you get 3 on top there.
I gotcha. And then you got the population standard deviation, or the sample. Excuse me, sample one.
Yeah.
Sample, which is going to be the 6. And you got square root of the sample size,
Which is 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. And so you have 3 on top and 2 on the bottom, which is 3 over 2 is 1.5. We all follow there?
Yep. I'm good. I see how you get the 1.5. We're good.
All right. Following values, which are pulled from the data. For the next 5 questions. Copy and paste them into your software. Use the null hypothesis. Alternative hypothesis.
I tried to copy and paste it and wasn't able to, so I'm typing them out right now.
Oh yeah, that's strange that they ask us to copy and paste it when we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been able to copy and paste any of this stuff, though. Not this semester, anyway.
Yeah, last semester you were able to, but now you're not.
Right?
Probably
Yeah, I've been using.
sick of people just typing the question into Google.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's probably why. You typing it into Excel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Do you have 20 entries there, Alex? I just want to make sure I got them all.
Yep, 20.
Okay.
What's your sum? See if we got this right sum.
It is going to be. Just a moment. Oh, come on. The sum I have is 2958.8, which should not be correct.
No.
Oh, that's why. I don't think that's correct either, but 2062.4.
I got 1964.4.
Okay, hold on. 98, 6,
I'm typing it out too, but I'm a lot slower than you guys.
No, I've got an extra entry all of a sudden. Take that out. All right, so you got a 1964.4. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, now I'm good.
Off your guys' then, because I'm only about halfway through.
So all we're trying to do now is just find the mean, correct, for number 6?
That's what I'm going for.
I have 98.22.
Yeah, but it says to do 3 decimal points, so I went on another one and it's 0. So
You guys had 1964.4, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 98.22 is what I got.
Yep.
What is S, which is standard deviation? I got 0.922.
0.922, yep. And it says to go to 3 decimal places as well.
Yep.
So to figure out the t-score,
So for the t-score, we need the mean. Let's see. We need the sample mean, which we have. We need the population mean. We need the S, and then we need the. So if we got 20 samples, so we got that too. Do we have the population mean?
Yeah, that'll be the 98.6.
Oh, yep. Perfect. So we can do that.
so we do it the same way.
I have a negative 8.243.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm taking a little bit longer.
No, I'm struggling here too. So
To find the t-score?
yeah, well, I'm just going back and forth between my Excel sheet, the equation, and my calculator. I'm getting confused.
And then the p-value, that's just what we did back on Monday night, wasn't it?
We did that a week ago, I think.
A couple nights ago, was it? I'm trying to
Yeah.
find it in my notes.
I got negative 1.843. Is that what you said?
No, I got a negative 8. Negative 8.243.
Okay, let me check my work real quick.
So what's your word? You took 98.220 minus 98.6.
Right, and that gave me a negative 0.38. And then the standard deviation was the 0.922. Oh, no, that's what I did wrong. I did one thing wrong. Hold on. So it shouldn't be that high.
Well, it should be this. The SDAV was 0.922.
So what did you get, Nate? You said negative 1.843?
Yep.
Yeah, that's correct. I didn't square root my 20. That's what I missed.
Oh.
So where are you guys getting the square root from? I'm missing part of that question.
No, so the equation to find t is going to be the
Oh, that's right.
x.
20.
Yeah,
So they did 20
it's part of the equation.
multiples.
That's the part I missed out. Okay.
Trying to remember what the p-value.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember too.
I remember we had to use the applet for it.
Wasn't the p-value just the typing in the 90, 95, or 99%?
I think we use the t-score instead of the z-score and type it into the applet. And the alternative hypothesis is mean is less than 98.6, so we're going to do everything to the left. I can't remember if we do left or left and middle for that. I'll see if I can. I'll open up my notes on p-value. So I think we would just do everything to the left.
That would make. Does that make sense?
Everything to the left of the t-score, negative 1.843. .033 might be the answer.
Yeah, if we round it up. Yeah, maybe.
Probably though, if I was to guess. I can look up p-score real quick.
So based on that information, with a level of significance of 0.05, we have 0.033. So based on that, we can fail to reject the null hypothesis, or we can reject the null hypothesis.
I believe it's fail to reject.
I'm very confused on that terminology still.
I know. I don't know why they just can't say accept the null hypothesis. I think they don't want to say accept because they're saying the null hypothesis is exactly right, but they can't say that it's wrong. I'm 90% sure it's failed to reject the null hypothesis.
What is it? One or the other. We'll get it right next time, if not. We need to go back through and hit those again before.
That goes back to week 5, doesn't it?
Probably at least. I don't even know what day it is today. I'm working night shifts, so I'm all sorts of screwed up.
Oh, I bet. That'll do it for you.
Are you still traveling on top of that too?
No, I'm back at home today. I'm leaving on Friday morning again, though.
Holy smokes, man, you're an animal.
That's why I'm trying to get this degree, so I don't have to do that anymore.
Right?
Okay, I found it. So yeah, this one would be left-tailed. So we did it correct on there. You just select everything to the left. And then okay, so small p-value, if it's smaller than the level of significance, let's see, if the p-value is low, if the p is low, reject the null. So I think we reject it. Or at least that's what it says right there.
That's what I thought would be because of the way that it's worded. Oh my goodness. I want a different answer. Because it isn't the rejection based on the fact that the average or the mean is less than what the basically the null hypothesis is that it does equal 98.6, whereas it doesn't. The alternative wins out, and because it's lower, it's rejected. I think that's my understanding of how it works.
Yeah, I'm not sure to be honest, but just go with it. That just kind of that wording kind of confuses me. It's gonna ask us to copy and paste again, I think.
I'm working on that right now. I got them all in.
Yeah.
I'm doing the equation.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
Did you sum those up by chance, Alex?
I can't. It is 841.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Okay. What is the P value? So we have to do the same thing, right?
Yeah, you gotta.
That's what I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I went back and found the median, the standard deviation, all that. I got an answer. I don't know how to do the. If it's not equal to, so it'd be everything greater than.
No, it'd be tail ends. So you do both tail ends.
Okay. Based on that. I got 0.995.
How'd you get 0.995? I got 0.9s all the way across the board.
I did not round any of my numbers. Kept them
I
all
didn't
the
either
same.
Yeah, I didn't either until the very end. So for my mean, I got a 76.45455. I don't know how far you went out.
For the mean, you got what?
0.445455. I wonder if that's the part that's wrong here.
Yeah, I didn't get that for my mean.
I got 40.04762.
Oh, that's really
That's what I got. I got 40.047 as well.
Yeah, I had an extra 0 in there.
And then for standard deviation, I got 36.35585.
Yep.
Yep, that's what I got. Yeah.
Okay, and then T-score. I'm doing my T-score right now. Oh.
Alex, what did you get for a T-score?
For the T-score, I got 0.00 566 something like. When I put it in, I got the 0.006.
That's what I got too. And I also got a 0024 after that yet.
Yeah, but when you put it into the Z-score, it takes it completely out.
Right, it only goes down to 6.
Yeah.
And then what did you get for your p-value then?
If we highlight both sides of it, I got 0.995.
When you put it in as a z-score?
Now, when I put it in as a Z-score, I got 0.006, 0.006.
Right. So when you typed it into the z-score, you put 0.006, and then what did it give you for area?
Well, if you highlight either side of it, it's 0.9952. I think I'm doing this right. I mean, what are you guys getting?
Wait a second.
I'm getting a 0.498. If I highlight just one side.
Oh yeah, if you just highlight one side, yeah. But where it's it's
So you're
either
highlighting both sides, and then that's where you get the
Yeah.
995.
yeah.
Yeah, I also got 0.995.
Alrighty.
So how do we know then to highlight just one side or both sides or the middle as well? Like how do we distinguish that?
It's based on the null.
So
It's
if it's
ba-
higher than the null, then we do both sides.
No, it's based on the alternative
Or
hypothesis.
the alternative, yeah, I'm sorry. Not the null, the alternative.
So if the alternative's higher than the null, then we highlight both ends.
No,
No,
if it was equal to,
if,
you'd
al-
highlight both ends.
if alternative is not equal to, we do both tail ends. If it's
Uh-huh.
greater than, if the alternative hypothesis is greater than, then we do everything on the right side. If it's less than, we do everything on the left side.
Okay, so we did both tail ends because it was equal to.
Yeah, it's the equal to sign with the slash through it.
Gotcha.
But so this would be fail to reject.
Correct. That's what I put. Based on what we're going
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, there's no reason to reject it.
So 13, I put decrease. So instead of doing both sides, I just did one side. Your p-value is going to decrease when you do that. Am I looking at that right?
Yep.
Okay. And on this one, I put still fail to reject.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it fail to reject when it says the alternative is greater than 40?
The alternative, so
No, it's going to stay at 40, isn't it?
the level of confidence is 0.01. So it's got to be less than 0.01 in order to reject it. So since it's greater than 0.01, we're gonna fail to reject it.
Gotcha.
And then it says now construct a 95% confidence interval for the true mean in between births at a hospital. So the mean is 40.
I forget how to do the confidence level.
That was last time, right?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
last week.
And
And
the
they're
standard deviation.
making us remember everything.
I know. How dare they?
Confidence level. Let's see here.
It doesn't want just the confidence level. It wants the lower level, right? Yeah, what is the lower limit?
I want them both, lower and upper.
Yeah.
And once you find the one, that's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many decimals? Oh, to 1 decimal place.
I'm in the wrong spot here. Actually,
All right, so for a lower level, I got 24.5.
Will you walk me through that equation real quick?
Yeah, no problem. So I have the mean of 40.
Okay.
Okay, the 95% you put up above in your applet, and it'll give you a z-score of 1.96.
Okay.
that's
And then the standard deviation will remain the same, so it'll be the 36.35585 that we got before.
Okay.
And the square root of the sample size, which is 21, will remain the same as well. So that'll be 4.582575695.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Excel says anyway. So what I do from there is I take let me see here. So the mean you're holding off to the side for just a moment. You're going to take the 1.96, the 95% from the applet. You're going to multiply that by the square root of the 21.
You multiply that by the square. Oh, by the. Okay.
Right, and then divide that by the square root. Or excuse me. So you're going to take the 95%, which is the 1.96, multiply that by the standard deviation, divided by the square root. And from there, I got a 15.54965389 in Excel.
Okay. So if we're going to 3 decimal places,
Well, not yet. That's not the final answer. So then to find the lower and
you go
upper,
off of 40 off of that.
right, then you have to either add it or subtract it to get the upper or lower.
So the first one lower would be 24 point.
I got 24.5.
Okay. And the upper would be 55.5.
Yep, that's what I got. Do you guys ever watch any of the other students' videos?
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay, I will submit this. If you guys are okay with that.
Yep, go for it.
We missed number 9.
Okay.
And we missed 15 and 16.
What?
Mm.
What was number 9? 6, 7, 9. The p-value. That's weird because we got the other p-value question correct.
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, it gives us the answer though.
What's that for all of them or what?
Yeah, for all of them, for the ones we got wrong. So 9 instead of 0.033, it's 0.40. I think it's just a rounding issue. I think we should probably start rounding our numbers.
But what did they say as a answer?
So for 9, they have 0.040.
Well, even then, that's still not a rounding, though. That's because the actual answer would be 0.0327.
Yeah, apparently we missed something on 9. Let's see. What is the
Yeah.
p-value?
Because we got 11 correct, right, Alex?
We did get 11 correct.
So we applied the same principle and it worked. So I don't know how. I mean, unless our t-score is inaccurate, but question number 8 is correct, isn't it?
It is.
Then I do not know how number 9 is wrong. The same principle was applied.
That was weird.
That's why I was thinking it was a rounding issue.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even see that. Maybe if it was rounding, if it needed, say the whole number for area was 3.27, and they're like, hey, just any kind of change over 3, make it a 4. But that's not even the case here. I don't know. I don't see it.
Yeah, because I think we're on the right track on 15 and 16 too, because the answer is 23.5 and 56.6.
So maybe we don't take the actual population mean. Maybe we take the mean that we find. Let's see if that changes it. No, I still got 55.6 and 24.5. So I don't know. That one's correct. Yep, that one's correct.
So do you guys want to write these answers down for 15 and 16? And I'll reclose it.
Yeah, sure.
All right, give me just a sec. What did it say it got for the answers for 15 and 16?
15 was 23.5. 16 was 56.6.
I don't understand that.
56.6.
That doesn't make sense to me. Because if I use the mean that we got from the actual the mean from all the samples of the 40.04762, then I'm literally over one whole number, or from the upper limit I'm over one whole number, and from the lower limit I'm short one number. No, I'm over by 1 on each. No, I'm short. So the lower one I'm over 1, the upper one I'm lower 1. I wonder if there's got to be some kind of typo in that. I don't know. Because there's 21 samples, standard deviation. That bothers me.
Let's see if I did it. Oh yeah, I got 0.6 as well.
Right, I understand it should be 56.6. I don't think that's right.
Yeah, that's what it is to get the 100. I just went through and redid it. So.
Right.
But,
That is weird. I don't know.
yeah, maybe we can ask him.
I'm definitely going to send that to him. I'm typing up the question now to send it to him with all the information.
Okay. Well, I got another meeting here in 5 minutes, so I'm gonna stop this and jump on that call.
No problem,
Sounds
sir.
good.
And
Okay.
you guys enjoy your weekend then. We'll talk to each other Monday.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Cool.
See you guys.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.